6:43 is the time now. Let's turn to the Oscars. Many consider it the Super Bowl of fashion. The glitz, the glamour, the hits, the misses. And last night's Oscar red carpet did not disappoint. What a show. So we've brought in the experts to break it all down for us. Joe Ferris, Detroit fashion designer and Project Runway alum, and also Chuck Bennett, Detroit News columnist who covers society and fashion. And you've also done a best dressed list for, what, 25 plus years, last 5 years in Our magazine.
Yes.
So both of you gentlemen know what you're talking about. Let's get right to it. Chuck, you start. Talk about your best.
Okay, the best, Charlize Theron, I thought was amazing in the Dior Haute Couture strapless with the beaded peplum, and she was wearing amazing Harry Winston jewels. I loved and like just really simple studs on the ears, and then sort of like I think she actually had on 3 diamond bracelets. She looked fabulous.
Yeah, and she could rock the short hair.
Oh, she was hot with the short hair, but she rocks everything pretty well. She's a hot lady.
And who do you have next?
Jessica Chastain.
Flawless.
Amazing.
Yeah, she was
really,
phenomenal.
really amazing.
Yeah.
It was Armani Privé, and you know, the thing about it, it was like almost sort of monotone with her hair, the dress, the skin color, and then she did that pop of red lip that just sort of, you know, just brought it all together. Yeah, she was amazing. It was kind of funny too, because she was the first one. She was one of the very early arrivals.
That's right.
So when she got there and you saw her, and you're thinking, wow, she looks great.
She set the bar high.
Yeah, she set the bar real high.
She was ready for the party.
Yeah, she was like, okay, come and get me, girls.
How about your next pick for best dressed?
Jane Fonda.
Really?
Jane Fonda, I thought looked so beautiful, and it was good to see that old movie star glamour type thing going on. She was wearing this brilliant yellow Versace that she actually, the people at Versace put it together for her. She selected the color and the fabric, and you know, I had dinner with Jane Fonda last year at Florian Mark's house, and she's just a beautiful lady, and it was just really good to see her represent so well.
That color really pops on the red carpet, too.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, beautiful color.
Very vibrant. Really nice to see that,
No doubt. Let's go to your worst real fast, then we'll get to your best and worst. Who is your worst?
My worst. It's almost insulting to even mention it.
Oh, no.
It is Brandy Glanville, who was one of the
Housewives.
New York. Take this from our web gallery here. This is live on WXYZ.com. What was going on there?
It's disgusting, and you know, it's disrespectful.
It's too much showing.
Well, it's more than that, because it's like Joe said. It doesn't.
Painful.
It's not sexy. It's not glamorous.
They look like
and you know, it's my friend Danielle said she was like a kid acting out at a wedding, and she needs a timeout. So we're gonna give Miss Brandy a timeout.
We'll give her a timeout. She wanted some attention. Well, she got it.
She got lots of attention.
No doubt. All right, Joe. Let's start off with your favorites, your best dress.
Well, I have to say Naomi Watts. I mean, I am just a huge Armani fan, and wow. I mean, that dress was just phenomenal. It fit her perfectly. I heard she had designed part of it with the folks over at Armani, and she conceived it after the Golden Globes, and just flawless.
And it's a unique neckline. That's a different look. It's a risk.
Yeah, risk, futuristic looking. You either like it or don't like it.
Right.
I think the hair could have been a little bit better, but it showed off the dress really great, and I mean, come on, it fit her so perfectly.
It did fit her well.
Yeah. She looked hot. She really did.
Yeah, you know, so it's one of those.
Number 2?
Jessica Chastain, just as Chuck as well. That dress was just phenomenal.
And a lot of people, when they think of that dress on Jessica Chastain, I had heard commentators go, well, you know, it could have washed her out, but it didn't somehow.
No, and the color is so interesting. There's the new color, I would say, is pale pink. It replaced white from last year, and so this is nude. It's kind of hinging on that same, you know, kind of color story.
Beautiful.
Amanda Seyfried, I always say it wrong.
I hear her name said so many different ways, but yeah, from Les Miserables.
She looked beautiful. I mean, this dress, Alexander McQueen, it was all handwork. I heard it took like 3 months to finish all the beading. I mean, just phenomenal. You know, the epitome of the Oscars. That's what you want. You know, you have to work for it. You can't just get the dress off, you know, off the rack. You have to like 3 months to make it. You know.
And I love too of that little cutout and the bust area. Sometimes, though, it didn't lie quite flat.
Yeah.
I thought,
Yes,
but it is
yeah.
a just amazing dress. I
Really
love the train
beautiful.
on that when she walks as well.
Yeah,
All right, who's
yeah.
your worst?
Okay, I have to say, you know, I love Haley. I love her, but I don't know that that Versace,
Really?
yes, just wasn't working for me.
Halle Berry.
Yeah, the shoulder pads
not
were
many
just
people
so.
can wear stripes. I'll just say that.
Well, it's very slimming, and she's phenomenal. I mean, don't get me wrong, she is absolutely beautiful.
You're gonna get in trouble for that.
You're gonna get in trouble.
It's, I mean, come on. Hey, you know what?
I have to say that, you know,
don't know.
those shoulders are
It's
sort
too
of,
strong.
It's
too
too
strong for her.
and there's a lot going
She's-
on.
Yeah, it takes her to that edge of, you know, maybe if she was in the Bond movie wearing this, it works.
yeah, it's
for
almost
us.
custom-made.
Yeah, exactly. It just was too strong for her. I mean, we're used to seeing her, you know, beautiful in Hollywood and glam, and I just thought it was a little 80s reminiscent or 70s.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, so.
Well, such
You know.
fun to talk with you about this, and we're going to be putting their pics on WXYZ.com, and we would love to hear who you thought was best dressed and worst dressed from last night's Oscars. So weigh in on WXYZ.com. Again, Joe Ferris, thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Chuck Bennett, so wonderful to have both of you in this morning. We really do appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you for